Do you find that you're just a little too connected to your cell phone? I know I am. Today I did a little experiment that I want to share with you and see if this will help you to break free from your phone a little bit. So stay tuned and we'll talk about that. Well, hello there. If we have not met before, my name is Angie and I am on the road to simple, trying to reduce the number of belongings that I have and simplify my home and my life. So today let's talk about how we can simplify when it comes to our cell phones. I'm not going to pretend that I have this all figured out. I am connected to my phone. I panic if I can't find it. I like to have it near me all the time, but I have to stop and think sometimes what it is robbing me of. What could I be doing in place of always checking my phone or always trying to stay on top of different things that I keep on my phone? So today I had a doctor's appointment, and as you can imagine, while I was sitting in the waiting room, I was checking my email for work and doing some other things on my phone, which I think that's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with being productive while you're sitting and waiting sometimes, but do we need to do that all the time? So here's what happened. Once they called me back in, went into the room, got my pretty little gown on, opened to the back, sitting there waiting for the doctor, and I'm thinking, I need to grab my phone. I could be checking my calendar to plan this trip. I could be checking to see if any emails that come in my work account in the time that I've been in the waiting room to in here. I got up, went over and reached for my phone, and I pulled my phone out of my purse. And then I stopped myself and said, Angie, you don't have to spend every waking moment checking things on your phone. Put that phone back and just sit and enjoy some calm. And it really was a challenge for me to just say, no, I don't have to be productive while I'm sitting here waiting. I can sit here and relax, use the quiet time to calm my mind of worries. I challenged myself to not spend this quiet time thinking about what I needed to be doing. Instead, sitting quietly, listening to the music that the doctor had on, which was lovely. And I said to myself, here's a time that's been given to you, Angie. Use this time to just relax and be with yourself. Give your mind time to just be. I don't do that very much. Let me know if you guys do this. I need to learn more about meditation. I will say that. I'm just being calm, listening to the music. Stevie Nicks' song came on, Landslide came on, which is a beautiful song. If you're familiar with the song, I believe the lyrics are, times make you bolder, children are getting older, and I'm getting older too. It's just a calming, beautiful song. It was just a few minutes until the doctor came in, but it was a good experiment to learn how I can just sit and be calm, and I don't have to grab my phone anytime that I have a free moment. I can take that free moment and instead use that to just be calm. Simplify your thoughts, simplify your worries, your mind. Over the years, I've just become accustomed to grabbing my phone anytime I have a free second. Please leave me a comment and let me know if you feel the same way. I think a lot of you do. You feel like you can't just sit still, you're wasting time. You could grab your phone, you could be playing a game, you could be checking your email, whatever it is. This was an experiment for me to just leave my phone in my purse. Even after I went to grab for it, I had to make a conscious decision to put it back. It was just a nice break, a 5-minute break in my day. Let my heart speak to me if it needed to, or reflect on the blessings that I have. It's never a waste of time to use a free couple of minutes to just reflect on the blessings that you have, all the things you were grateful for in your life. As I was driving home from the doctor, this brought up a memory of something that happened with one of my friends several years ago. And you let me know if you remember when iPhones first came out. But back in the day, we all had flip phones, and just a few of our friends were starting to get iPhones. At that time, if I were to get an iPhone, where I lived, there was only one phone service company that supported iPhones. The one I was on at that time did not support iPhones, so I was going to have to switch to a different carrier. So my friend Keisha at work had got an iPhone, and she said, "Here, I'll let you take my phone home for a night and see how the service is where you are, and where you normally travel and drive, and see if that works for you, and you can bring it back to me tomorrow." Can you imagine doing that today? Can you imagine lending your phone to someone for a day? And there's probably some of you out there that would be able to do this, but to me, I would just be bonkers without my phone for a day. The time we live in, and technology is so much different now than it was then, but that just kind of goes to show you how unattached we were with our phones back then. The thought that we could lend it out to someone for a day and it not bother us. I definitely love technology, and I love the way it simplifies my life in so many ways. But I just thought that was a funny story. I wanted to share that with you. It just kind of goes to illustrate how things have changed and how dependent we are on our phones. So I want to encourage you to take a break in your day, whether you're at the doctor's office, or maybe you have a 10 or 15 minute break at work where you normally would spend that time checking your phone. Instead, find a quiet place to sit and just reflect. We talk about simplifying in so many ways on this channel, about decluttering and getting rid of excess belonging and just stuff that's packed away here or there in your house. But we also need to think about decluttering up here and taking some time away from your cell phone time is a good place to start. I took a less phone challenge once with Courtney Carver, which I love her, and she's got a new book out called Gentle, and I definitely would recommend that. And one of the things she mentioned was putting a hair tie around your phone. Just take your hair tie and just put it around your phone, or a rubber band. It's not going to make you stop scrolling, but it is going to be a constant reminder when you pick up your phone that, oh, I need to move this to use my phone, but maybe I just don't need to use my phone right now. It's just a signal to plant that idea in your head that maybe I don't have to pick up my phone and do something on it right now. I believe sometimes Courtney tries to take one day a week to not use her cell phone. Lets her close family know, if you really need me, call, but I'm not going to be checking text messages. I'm not going to be checking Facebook and other things. You might think about doing that. And I have done that before, and I need to do that again. So I think I will do that. I'm going to try to keep this video short and sweet for you today. So I just want to kind of plant that seed in your mind to think about the next time you pick up your phone. Out of habit, we all do it. Stop and think, what could I do instead of spend time on my phone for the next 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is, even if it's just a minute. We've all experienced those situations where you go somewhere, you're in a waiting room, or you're waiting for a table, or even you're at a restaurant table and you look around and everybody is doing this. People aren't talking to each other, they're just doing this. I am guilty of it. I'm not saying I'm not. There are times where my husband and I sit at a table together, and he does have a lot of responsibilities with his job, and he does have to check email a lot. But while he's doing it, I'll pull my phone out and I'll do it. And we'll both be sitting there when we could be spending time with each other and talking about things and just being together in that way. But instead, what are we doing? And some of you may have to be on your phone because of work a lot too. I understand that. I definitely understand that. But there does come a time where we all need some quiet time, reflection time. I think that the time that we would have spent doing that years ago has kind of gone away because we're so connected to our phones. So I just wanted to give you a gentle nudge to think about what you could do and take care of your mind a little bit better. I know most of you probably are holding onto your phone right now while you're watching this. So I know it sounds rather odd for me to tell you to put your phone away. But put a hair tie or something on your phone at some point during the day or during your week, maybe one day a week, and just to give yourself a reminder that maybe you don't have to pick it up and check things on it as much as you think. You can just put it in your pocket or put it in your purse and come back to it another time. I hope that you will take time out of your day to take care of you. May you be blessed. May you enjoy the simple pleasures. We know those are the best. If you've enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. That really helps me to grow my channel. I love to hear from all of my viewers and let me know what you're doing at this point to declutter and simplify, what's working well for you. Share with others that are watching. Love to see that. If you're interested in more tips about simplifying and decluttering, I invite you to watch this playlist right here. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I sure would love it if you would do that. All you have to do is click on my picture up here, and then you'll get alerts when I've got a new video for you. So keep it simple, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.